Tonight's next match in the men's 160-pound division. First, from the Halifax Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Society in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Please welcome CJ Lewin. His opponent, fighting out of Marmac Athletics in Truro, Nova Scotia, Chris Boyd.
Well, this should be a great matchup. CJ's an excellent competitor at Halifax BJJ, and Chris Boyd is a name I think everybody knows in the jiu-jitsu and MMA community. A real veteran of the sport.
And these two are no strangers to each other. They've had matches before with Chris getting the better of CJ, and I think CJ wants that back very bad right now, as well as I think he believes he's next up for that title shot.
Nice. So, you know, and that's a big part of the game, right, is having that self-belief, and he's really been after it lately, right? So that's exciting. Now, have you trained with CJ much?
I've trained with CJ extensively, and I can tell you, even in the gym, there is no easy rounds with this guy.
No, I believe it. I've not rolled with him, but in my visits to Halifax BJJ, I've seen him go, I've seen him operate. He's very slick.
Very crafty out of the butterfly guard, CJ is, looking for that shoulder crunch.
Very nice. He's also another durable grappler athlete, so big shout out to Vince, right?
Oh, of course. Vince Lucente's durable grappler program, putting some of the Maritime's finest grapplers, keeping them healthy.
Including me and you.
Including us. Shout out to Vince.
Absolutely. Very nice transitions here. I mean, Chris went for a nice attack there, but CJ was able to counter that and really turn this into a good spot for him.
Oh, of course, and you see CJ.
Very dynamic passing, yeah.
Although Chris Boyd, he has seen it all twice over.
100% right. I mean, I was just thinking that this is really a story of like the up-and-coming athlete in CJ against a real veteran who has so much experience in Chris.
And I know I said earlier, CJ believes he's next up, but if you're a guy like Chris who's been around the block, you know you have the potential to be there, and you want it.
Absolutely. Nobody would be surprised if Chris won. You know, he's a well-known and you know, well-respected athlete in the community for sure. So CJ's pulled the guard twice. I mean, you know, I think he has a strategy here to maybe get in on the legs, but I see there he tries to pull in on a leg. Chris sees that coming, and they end up here in the closed guard. Not my favorite position in no-gi in the closed guard because, you know, you don't have the grips, and it's much harder to control the person who's on top, right?
Oh, I agree with you a lot. You know, it's no secret I'm a top pressure guy, but when I'm in my closed guard, I'm always looking to kind of get to a position where I can implement that top game.
Absolutely.
CJ
Like
into the
this,
leg.
spinning around in the leg. Chris is doing a good job clearing the knee line here. Yeah, there they are escaping again. That's a couple of really good escapes, but a great attacks by CJ. Still in the no points section here, folks, so there's no points for any of these transitions. It's only submission only here until the halfway point of the match.
So far, I don't think we've seen many of these matches go to points. We are in for a night of action if we stay the course.
I think so, absolutely. I mean, the card is stacked for one. Like, I was so impressed when I saw the card being announced, and the matchups are killer. So I'm really pumped to see how this night develops.
Oh, single leg attempt by Chris. Good defense by CJ.
Absolutely. And folks, we appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Listen, give us some comments. Tell us how we're doing. Give us some feedback, especially if you have nice things to say. We love nice things to say. Share the stream, and the more people we can get watching, the more we help grow this community here in Atlantic, Canada. So we really appreciate that. Nice little setup here. It looks like Chris still kind of has an arm in there, so I'm not sure. But this is really great control by CJ on the bottom. Starting to put good pressure now. You know, I'd like to see Chris kind of lean the pressure in a little bit more. Maybe try and get CJ's knees up over his head a little bit more. You know, CJ's kind of, he's able to just relax here in this position that he's in.
Yeah, and you don't want to give CJ inches in these positions, as he will take miles.
Absolutely. I mean, the kid's an athlete. Oh, he feels it now. This is a great look. Top, very nice. Excellent.
Beautiful submission.
Sets up the triangle, super tight, gets the armbar finish. That was really impressive. Let's turn it over to Jeremy here for the announcement.
Your winner by triangle armbar, CJ